Chris, my buddy, honest outlaw. It doesn't matter what you pay him. If your gun sucks, he's gonna.
What do you mean by that statement?
Like Chris, my buddy, honest outlaw. It doesn't matter what you pay him. If your gun sucks, he's gonna show it.
It's in his name.
Yeah, he's gonna show it sucking, and he's gonna say that it sucks. And it's. I think that there is a different way that people should look at it. These companies in the firearms industry, they can't buy advertisements on TV anymore. They can't buy it in anything other than like firearm specific print media or social media. So I look at it the way, like, if they're sending the product or paying whatever on top of it, then it's them buying advertising space. It's not necessarily.
Unironically, he is very correct. You should absolutely view it as advertising 99% of the time. Now, there are absolutely people that can take product, take money, take ammo, and still give a 100% positive review. But it's very difficult to do that. It's very difficult to be the type of human who can, one, say no to a lot of money, or who can say yes to a lot of money, knowing that they might burn the relationship and possibly future funds down the road. So those types of people are very few and far between. So I do think that you can take products from companies and review them honorably and do the right thing. I think that is possible to do. It just makes things more difficult for most people. And there can be possible conflicts of interest down the road. It means that you have to disclose everything perfectly. And if you're not disclosing everything perfectly, that even if you are giving it perfectly honorable, honest reviews, you're going to be viewed in a very bad light if it comes to the public's attention a couple years later that, hey, this guy didn't disclose that he got several $1,000s, and a package deal from reviewing this product, even if his review was honest.
Necessarily buying a good review, but it's getting their product to where people are watching.
Yeah, so again, he's just talking about, well, these companies have to get marketing somehow, and they're not allowed to do it on TV anymore. So now it's all that advertising money went to these talent agencies, let's say. But I think that is going to be his next point.
That does come with some, because Anthony's like, no, none of my friends would ever take money, ever, ever, ever.
No. They do take money. I think that's what Anthony's about to say. They do take money, but it doesn't influence their reviews.
No, I didn't say that they wouldn't take money. I said I don't.
Money for a positive review.
A positive review. I think there is nuance that came into my mind. There is inherent biases with everything. And some of these guys have relations. Let's just say, not any specific brand for any reason, but let's say Springfield Armory. They send out a gun. They're blasting a new gun out that they make. They send it to a bunch of people. Maybe these guys are trying to give their honest review, but there's that inherent bias behind that of like, hey, I have this relationship with, Kevin over at Springfield Armory, and anytime they release a new gun, they send it to me. I really like them. I like what they do. Maybe this isn't my favorite gun, but I'm not going to bash it like I would any. So there's stuff that can happen in the industry where those biases bleed in, or someone doesn't want to burn a bridge with the company, because we've seen that happen when a company puts out a crap gun and someone says, hey, this gun is a piece of crap. You pretty much are burning that relationship down, because
he is 100% correct. Sometimes the criticism can be so small because a lot of these people, either the media affiliate managers or the higher ups in the company, believe that they can do no wrong. They are incredibly small, petty people, which we've seen play out often enough.
That's not the end of the world. We're not talking about Hitler and Mao Zedong here. We're not talking about the Cambodian killing fields. We're talking about a dude taking a piece of metal and not being honest with it.
Why is he saying it like this? This is such like a complete cop-out answer. This is horrible. This is horrifying. Just be honest. A guy took a product, took money, and lied about it. And then he's like, well, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like he's causing genocide in other countries across the world. He just took a piece of metal and it didn't work, and he took money for it. Not that big of a deal. If that's your standard, that lying or taking money and not disclosing it isn't that big of a deal, like it's hard to take you seriously because, as you said, you've been reviewing stuff for years. So if that is how low your standards are, like it's almost like a self-report. Now he's gonna say some contradictory stuff in this where he's trying to play it both ways, but that statement is such a cop-out, just like an obvious, like, listen, guys, sure, he lied, but I mean, it's not like that big of a deal to be selling you subpar life-saving equipment. Come on, guys, don't be mad about that. He's just trying to make some money.